Hey guys, welcome back to another video where today I'm going to show you how you can build this expandable and stackable gas farm for Minecraft 1.14.4 and above. But before we get into the tutorial, I want to show you how this thing works. But if you want to skip straight to the tutorial, there will be timestamps in the description below, as well as a world download if you want to check this out in more detail. So basically, your farm will be comprised of a bunch of these little modules, and each one will look just like this. These sea lanterns are just here to light up the area so that no zombie pigeon will be spawning, to increase the spawn rates of the other mobs. And then we have these wither roses right here, which are to quickly kill off all of the mobs inside of the farm, and they're spread out evenly so that no matter where a ghast spawns, it'll be killed by the wither roses. Over here we have a bunch of these modules stacked next to each other, and we have this wall and this roof right here, which are to keep the ghast inside of the farm. And then we also have this railway and this hopper minecart to pick up all the items. Over here we have a hopper minecart unloader to unload all of the items into this chest. And how this works is basically whenever all of the items are being unloaded into this hopper, this comparator will detect that, which will deactivate this redstone torch, which will deactivate this redstone dust, which will deactivate this powered rail right here, which will make the hopper minecart stay here. And then once all of the items are emptied out of the hopper and into this chest, this comparator will turn back off, which will turn this redstone torch back on, which will turn this redstone dust on as well, which will also turn on this power rail, which will send the minecart off once again to pick up more items. Because a lot of you guys have been asking to show the amount of items you'll get inside of an hour inside of the chests for all of my farms, I've decided to do it for this video. Obviously, because this farm is stackable and expandable, the rates will vary depending on how big or small you make the farm, but for a farm of this size, which is the maximum size you can do for the bottom layer, you will get 3,456 items every hour, and this is what this looks like inside of a chest. You'll get a ton of gunpowder and also a ton of ghast tears, as well as a bunch of magma cream, as you can see here. So now for the materials. Obviously, the amount of materials that you're going to need is going to depend on how big or how small you're going to make your farm. But for a farm of this size, you're going to want 83 stacks and 27 rails, 79 stacks and 58 of any type of full block that mobs can spawn on, or top slabs. Then you're also going to want 24 stacks and 12 of any type of full light block that emits 15 levels of light, such as sea lanterns, jack-o'-lanterns, or glowstone blocks. Then you're going to want 21 stacks and 8 detector rails, 11 stacks and 22 powered rails, 10 stacks and 58 dirt, 10 stacks and 58 wither roses, 8 stacks and 58 of any type of slab, 1 stack and 61 of any type of button, 1 stack and 12 of any type of block. This time it cannot be replaced by any type of slab. This has to be a full block that redstone can go through, such as polished andesite. Then you're going to want 38 chests, 38 levers, 19 hoppers, 19 redstone comparators, 19 redstone dust, and 19 redstone torches. The first thing you're going to want to do before you even start to build the farm is you're going to want to find the top block of bedrock. So to figure out if you've found the top block of bedrock or not, you're going to want to look at it and press F3. And then in the lower left corner where it says looking at block, the middle number should say 127. If it says any number lower than that, then you need to find a new spot. But once you've found a spot like this, you're going to want to add some ladders going all the way up, and then aim in this little corner in between the ladder and the top block, and throw an ender pearl, and then you can just jump once, and you should be on top of the nether. And then if you want to go back to the other side to grab some materials or something like that, you can either build a nether portal, and once you go through the nether portal, you'll be sent back to the overworld. But if you try to go back in again to reach the same spot on top of the nether, it will send you into a different portal below the nether. So keep in mind that if you want to get in again, you should use this same ladder strategy. Or if you wanted to, you could put all of your stuff in an ender chest and kill yourself with something like a bed or fall damage. Then you're going to want to start building up your modules. So to do that, you're going to want to go 1 block off of the ground with your sea lantern, and then you're going to want to place a block of dirt against the sea lantern with a wither rose on top, and then you're going to want to go 2 blocks out with either top slabs or a block that mobs can spawn on, and then you're going to want to place another block of dirt on top of that and a wither rose on top of that. And then behind this dirt block, you're going to want to place a sea lantern. And then you're going to want to extend the sea lantern part out 1, 2, 3 blocks on both sides, just like that. And you're going to want to extend this middle part out 3 blocks as well with that block that you used in the middle. And then you're going to want to do the same on the opposite side. So 3 out with your sea lanterns and 3 out with your main blocks, just like that. After that, you can expand outwards if you want to. And if you want to expand in this direction, then all you have to do is just place some dirt blocks against these 2 blocks like that, place some wither roses on top, and fill in the little gap with your blocks, and put some sea lanterns on either side. And then you're going to want to extend your sea lanterns out 1, 2, 3 blocks, and these blocks in the middle, just like that, and the same with your sea lanterns on the opposite side. But if you want to go in this direction, then you have to come to this block right here, and then you're going to want to place a dirt block, and then go 2 blocks outwards with your blocks, and then 1 block of dirt once again, and place your wither roses on top. And then you're going to want to fill in these blocks with all of your stone or whatever you're going to use, just like this. And then you're going to want to put some sea lanterns on the opposite side, just like that. Once you've done that, you're going to want to start building your hopper minecart unloaders. So obviously you can build as many of these as you want. Just keep in mind that the more that you build, the faster the hopper minecarts will be able to pick your items. But then you're going to want to go out 2 blocks from whatever side you want to build your hopper minecart unloader on, and you're going to want to place a hopper facing in the direction of whatever chest you're going to have down, just like that. And then you're going to want to place a comparator behind this hopper with a block in front. And then on top of this block, you're going to want to place a redstone torch. And in the back of the block, you're going to want to place a lever and turn it on to turn off that redstone torch, just like that. And then on top of this redstone torch, you're going to want to place a block with a button on top just to spawn proof it. And then you're going to want to place a block against this redstone torch with a piece of redstone dust on top. And then you're going to want to place a powered rail on top of that hopper. After that, you're going to want to start placing in all of your rails. So to do this, you're going to want to place in normal rails for the most part, but every 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blocks, you're going to want to place a detector rail with a powered rail in front of that, with another detector rail behind that. And then you're going to want to keep away from putting these detector rails near some corners, just like this. And to prevent the corners from being next to each other, you're going to want to move the entire detector rail thing back 1 block, just like that. And then on the opposite side of this corner, you're just going to want to extend out 1 more rail and put another one of these little things on the back of that side. And then another thing to keep in mind, you're going to want to be able to go under the farm to put in some of the rails that are further away. So to do this, you can use a trapdoor or something like elytra to crawl under this space. And another thing is, once you've reached the end of wherever you want your minecart to come back from, you can place a block with a lever on top and turn that on, and you're going to want to place a powered rail behind that block, just like that. Once you've done that, the farm should look just like this, and then you're going to want to go up to the top of the farm, and you're going to want to start building your walls. So to do that, you're going to want to go 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks upwards, and place your slab against that, just like that. And then you're going to want to place a button on top of that slab. After that, you're going to want to go 1, 2, 3 blocks outwards, and place another slab against that with another button on top, and another 1, 2, 3 blocks, and another slab and with another button on top. And you're going to want to keep doing that until you reach the point where you can't do it without going over the edge of another corner, just like this. And then you're going to want to go over to the next corner, just like this, and start doing the same pattern until you have walls going around this entire thing. Once you've done that, your farm should look just like this. And then you're going to want to start building up your roof. So to do this, you're going to want to go to the same block that you started building your walls at. You're going to want to place your slab against that button, just like that. And then you're going to want to go 1, 2, 3 blocks outwards and put a slab against that block, just like that. And then another 1, 2, 3 and a slab. And then you're going to want to continue this pattern until you've reached the edge of your farm, just like this. Because if I continued the pattern, I'd go outside of the farm, so I can't go that way. And then you're going to want to turn and go this direction. So 1, 2, 3, and then another slab, just like that. And then you're going to want to continue this pattern in kind of a snake pattern, just like this, going all the way around, just like that. Then you're going to want to build your AFK area. So to do this, you're going to want to find somewhere around the center of your farm. So in my case, it would be right here. And then you're going to want to go up to Y247. You can tell you're at that Y level by opening your F3 menu and looking at your X, Y, and Z coordinates, and the middle coordinate is your Y coordinate, and that should be at 247 when you're in the right place to have your AFK area. Besides that, your farm should be complete, unless if you want to stack your design on top of another, and to do this, all you'd have to do is break these slabs and replace them with a full block, and then you could put your rails on top of that, and then you could use that as a basis to build the rest of your farm on top of it. But besides that, that is all for this video. If you liked it, then please leave a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!